Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about Lattafa's Qaed al Fursan Unlimited. This is definitely less popular than its predecessor Qaed al Fursan, the original, but I think it definitely deserves some love, and there are definitely some people out there who this is going to be an amazing fragrance for, especially for the affordable price that it comes in at. Let's start this review by getting into the appearance of this fragrance. The bottle is really cool. It's like a glossy white kind of ceramic with this plastic sort of logo thing here and a gold cap, which is magnetic, by the way. It just goes right on, which I love magnetic caps. Super great. And it's not a horrible magnetic cap either. You can hold the fragrance by it. So that is a great plus, especially for the price that this fragrance comes in at. This is a 90 ml bottle, and it retails at $90, but you can easily get it for around $18 on any discounter, which is an insane price for any fragrance, and especially for this fragrance and the quality you're going to be getting. This came out in 2022, and I got this honestly because I was just interested. I hadn't seen a ton of people review this, and the couple people that I saw talk about this said it was pretty good, and it was $18. So I just decided to add it onto my order when I ordered Qaed al Fursan, the original, and I'm very pleasantly surprised with how this fragrance turned out, and I was pleasantly surprised with the blind buy that I did do when it comes to this fragrance. Now I'm gonna spray Qaed al Fursan and tell y'all what I smell. The atomizer is pretty nice. You can't really ask for much when it comes to an $18 fragrance, but you are getting a very nice atomizer, slightly above average, a nice wide cloud. Now I have the opening sprayed on my hand right here and the dry down sprayed on my arm. I'm gonna start with the opening and tell you what I smell. You get a ton of coconut and white florals. It smells like sunscreen, honestly. A really nice high quality coconut white floral sunscreen. It smells very, very similar to Bond No. 9 New York Nights, actually. It's like if New York Nights had an added coconut note. And it smells a little bit caramelly too, like New York Nights, but it doesn't have that coffee note. Super duper nice. It's honestly kind of feminine, I'm not even gonna lie, but it smells really good. Really creamy, has some vanilla for sure. Creamy vanilla, white florals, coconut. Amazing solar notes. Solar notes are really hard to describe out loud, but when you smell them, you just know exactly what you're talking about. If you haven't smelled solar notes before, they can be very confusing when you hear someone say solar notes. But trust me, once you smell this, you'll completely understand what I mean by solar notes. But yeah, super good, very high quality, amazing sunscreen, tropical smelling. And then in the dry down, you get a lot more of that coconut and that vanilla, and those white florals take a back seat. And you get a little bit of that caramel. Very sweet. It's still that kind of sunscreeny smell, and it's still pretty feminine. But it still smells amazing. I really do enjoy the tropical coconut, sweet, almost gourmand smell that this is giving, and the kind of sunscreen effect that it's giving. This is like a more feminine version of Lattafa Assad's Zanzibar. Honestly, I think this fragrance does lean slightly feminine, but a man could definitely still pull this off, especially with the right confidence, especially a youthful guy too. If you're going out to the beach, if you're having a nice beach party, this is a very nice sweet vanilla, coconut, creamy, caramel, delicious white floral fragrance to wear. It's not definitely restricted to women, but a woman could definitely wear this and would smell amazing wearing this. That actually smells like a Bath & Body Works fragrance that I smelled at school the other day. Someone just left it out and someone like just started spraying it everywhere. I don't even know. And it smelled just like this, a really nice high quality coconut, vanilla, white floral, caramel sunscreen. All right, now I'm gonna pull up the notes on Fragrantica for Qaed al Fursan Unlimited and tell y'all how they match up. All right, I have the notes pulled up for Qaed al Fursan Unlimited on Fragrantica, and it says in the top there is coconut, citruses, and pineapple. Like I said, I definitely smell the coconut, very prominent all the way through the fragrance. And then it says some citruses and pineapple in the opening. I can smell a little bit of that pineapple, but it just kind of blends in with those sweet white florals, sunscreeny smell. You're not gonna get a super fruity pineapple, not a very distinct citrusy pineapple either. Then in the middle notes, you have ylang ylang, jasmine, and frangipani, some sort of flower. You definitely get those floral notes, those white and yellow floral notes, super duper prominent, almost makes it feminine, like I said, very similar to Bond No. 9 New York Nights, and it smells very, very good. I get all of those for sure. The floral notes are a huge part of this fragrance. And then the base, vanilla, musk, and sandalwood, I get all of those, vanilla being a super prominent note. And then the dry down, the sandalwood definitely comes out, and I can smell that muskiness all the way through the fragrance as well. Honestly, we've gotten to a point in these like note breakdowns just in general with any fragrance where the top, middle, and base notes, it doesn't really matter where the notes are. I feel like companies just kind of scatter them in there, and the top, middle, and base doesn't really accurately represent when they actually occur in the fragrance. Let me know in the comments if y'all agree that top, middle, and base notes don't necessarily occur in those specific orders that they're listed on, like websites such as Fragrantica or Profumo. Alright, time to talk about the performance of Qaed al Fursan Unlimited. It is pretty good. This is lasting around 7 hours for me, so not horrible, just about average. And the projection is going to be just about average. Also, for the first 3 or so hours, you can get like a foot of projection, and then it's going to slowly go down to a skin scent in those last couple 3-4 hours of this fragrance's life. Unless you just decide to spray 15 sprays, this is going to last you the whole day. Honestly, I can recommend this fragrance for all year round. Definitely fits the summer, spring sort of scent profile with that coconut tropical sunscreen smell. But because of that vanilla and the creaminess and the sweetness, you could also wear this in the fall and winter. I think the vibe would just be slightly off. People would be like, why do you smell like a super awesome smelling sunscreen in the winter? Now is time for my final rating for Qaed al Fursan Unlimited by Lattafa. And I am going to rate this fragrance a 7.5 out of 10, which is an okay rating. I really do enjoy the smell of this fragrance. I just don't really know how often I'm going to wear this because it is pretty feminine and pretty specific in the situations that I think you could wear it. Honestly, you could pull it off all year round, every day, but it would be difficult for me. Just considering the fact that I have so many other fragrances to pick from, this just isn't at the top of my picks. It smells good, has average projection and longevity, and it's a great fragrance for 18 bucks. But compared to my other fragrances, it just doesn't really stand out. But for 18 bucks, it has a ton to offer. Definitely smells unique and is definitely worth checking out if you want to smell what a nice, high-quality vanilla coconut sunscreen fragrance would smell like with those white florals and those solar notes. And even if you want to know a little bit what Bond Number 9 smells like, the opening of this fragrance is very, very similar to Bond Number 9 New York Nights. If you have any questions about Qaed al Fursan Unlimited, please do not hesitate to comment them down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It would help me tremendously trying to grow this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.